Tucked away in the northern New Mexico counties of Sandoval, Los Alamos, and Santa Fe, Unit 6C is a quality managed unit that practices quality, not quantity. The Santa Fe National Forest covers a vast majority of the unit, and this unit borders Valles Caldera National Preserve, which is easily one of the most premier trophy elk hunts on public land that money can buy. If you've drawn a mule deer tag and are stumped on where to start when planning your mule deer hunting trip in Unit 6C, consult a topographic map. The deer are active in the higher elevations in the warmer months and begin migrating to the warmer, lower elevations as the weather cools down. As you plan your hunt, consider the elevation and time of year, along with the weather at the time of your hunt. Deer population numbers in this unit may be lower, but the trophy quality is higher, increasing the chances that you will get a significant big buck this year. The average quality for a mule deer in Unit 6C is around 140 to 160, and the buck-to-doe ratio is 31 to 100. If the proximity of Unit 6C to the Valles Caldera National Preserve is not an indication of this unit's hunting power, then I don't know what is. Valles Caldera National Preserve is one of the most coveted elk hunting destinations in western country. Unit 6C is bounded on three sides by the preserve, which attracts hunters every year. The elk tend to move towards the preserve as hunting pressure increases. If possible, hike back to an isolated area away from the crowds to locate less pressured elk. Elk will seclude themselves in the remote, rugged areas, so be prepared to put some miles in on those boots. The average quality of elk in Unit 6C varies anywhere between 260 to 300, with the occasional 310 bull. The current bull-to-cow ratio is 33 to 100. Unit 6C does carry some challenges when considering the terrain. The rugged canyons of the mountain range are densely forested and require skilled hikers in some areas. However, Unit 6C has open areas with moderately flat landscape. As mentioned before, consult your topographic map to better understand the elevations and terrain of the areas you narrow down. Low elevations contain a blend of shrubbery species including sagebrush, oak brush, pinyon juniper, and different grass varieties. The higher altitude vegetation consists of mixed coniferous forests of spruces, fir, pine, and aspen. Elk and deer will work their way down in elevation as the winter progresses and their food sources die. Their winter diet is supplied by vegetation in the middle to low elevation sections of the unit. The Forest Service roads that wind through the unit provide good access for hunters. However, certain weather conditions can damage these roads, making them impassable to traffic. Four-wheel drive vehicles are recommended, as well as chains and spare tires. Be sure to carry a GPS unit to verify land ownership before entering it. And Unit 6C shares the border with numerous Indian reservations, as well as other private land that may or may not have postings on site.